Wow, we had a lot of rain this weekend and it looks like all the leaves pretty much fell off of this witch hazel tree and they're all over the ground. It really is beginning to look a lot like late October right now at NatureWorks. But you know what's interesting? When you look at the gardens and the understory of the trees, some of those things are looking pretty good. Like look over here. My eye was immediately caught by this really gorgeous heuchera. Look at the color on that leaf compared to that leaf. I mean, really, our perennials are really shining right now. We have the beautiful burgundy leaves and stems of this serrata hydrangea. How do I know it's a serrata hydrangea? Because serratas have burgundy stems and their leaves turn burgundy, whereas the macrophyllus, as they get older, their leaves turn yellow and fall off. This is a really hardy variety of hydrangea. So as we look through the garden, we can see so many things that are still exciting about the understory layer, the perennials and the shrubs. Look at mega caramel. Mega caramel heuchera is a rock star. It's been like this all summer, but look at this gorgeous color. And this variegated heuchera that gets reddish coral flowers in the spring is such a beautiful variegation. But what about this heuchera? This caught my eye a month ago and I had to take it home and I created a whole new garden because of Heuchera blondie. Look at these flowers. They've been blooming for about 4 or 5 weeks against this gorgeous foliage. These are plants that are going to hold their leaves through late fall into the winter and will give you something to look at when the leaves are off the trees. We also have this one, which is called Fire Alarm. Or Fire Chief, I'm sorry. Look at the flowers on this one. This is another fall bloomer with these gorgeous leaves. So this crown of foliage will remain into November and beyond. And Teucrium, who knows germander? Both Diane and I looked at this plant and went, wow, that has a cool fall color. This is a little shrubby herb, forms an herbal hedge with either pink or purple spikes in the summer. But as it's going into the late fall, it turns bright red. Can you imagine that edging a garden? And oak leaf hydrangea, Hydrangea quercifolia, goes from burgundy to red to spotted before all the leaves fall off. Viburnum cardinal candy with these beautiful berries that the robins love late in the season. Itea, look at this Itea. I have this in my garden. My garden's very wet. And the foliage color is amazing, just amazing. So even though the leaves are falling off the trees, falling down, there's still so much to see. I love calicarpa or beautyberry in October, but I think I love it better in November because in November the leaves all fall off and all you see is the purple berries against the bare stems. And these will last all the way through Thanksgiving and beyond. Look at how pretty they look with this perennial aster and this really cool miniature liatris called Liatris microcephala, which is such a rock star in terms of repeat blooming. And this beautiful panicum grass has gone from burgundy to a bronze color with these seed heads that the birds love. And who doesn't love Amsonia hubrectii at this time of year? Look at these leaves. It makes you want to pet them. I think they're better in the fall than they are in the summer in terms of colorful foliage. And bone set, Eupatorium perfoliatum. What a rock star. Look at that foliage. Look at it with the Amsonia. This is a white blooming variety of like a Joe Pye weed relative. And at this time of year, the foliage is really beautiful and it's already got its new growth at the base, which is bright burgundy for next spring. So there's a lot to see. There's Sanguisorba, which is a great cut flower at this time of year. Look at this, that's a syrphid fly on this campfire glow mum. It looks like a bee and it isn't. Campfire glow perennial mums, echinaceas are budding again because the weather's been so nice. Geranium roseannes reblooming because the weather's been so nice. The foliage on Geranium Biacovo Carmina, look at the color on that. Imagine having a whole shady area covered with that. Calamintha, which is a lovely mint relative, reblooms and reblooms and reblooms and smells good, and the bees love it at this time of year. Blackberry lily, this is the new dwarf blackberry lily freckle face. It's finally cracking its seed pods open. Lavender foliage looks good. So there's a lot to see. And in late October, you want to just take advantage of every beautiful day. If it's not raining and it's not freezing, go outside and just worship a hydrangea like this one called Phantom. I bought this because when it's mature, the flowers are longer than Hydrangea tardiva. And look at the fall foliage. Who thinks about fall foliage on panicle hydrangeas? This is Quickfire, which I talked about last week in the email. Quickfire and Little Quickfire. Look at that fall foliage. So even a hydrangea, who you would normally be talking about the flowers at this time of year, it can be really featured for its foliage. So don't give up on your garden. Instead, go outside on a nice day and see what you can discover. Where is there some beautiful basil foliage, like on these stackies? Look at the blue oval leaves of Rudbeckia maxima and the seed pods that the birds will feast on. Look at the foliage on this mountain mint. This is slender mountain mint, Pycnanthemum tenuifolium. It looks almost like an Amsonia, but it smells good. 3 plants of the same plant, 3 different colors. The needle texture is so cool. Everything has something to offer you at this time of year. So keep your eyes open, go outside, enjoy the beautiful weather, take advantage of every minute that you have outside, grab the energy, put a few more plants in, just a few, why not? And while you're at it, pop in some bulbs. It's a really nice time of year to plant. The ground is warm, the air is cool, there's no mosquitoes. It's just a wonderful time of year. So take full advantage of your gardens in October. This is Nancy from NatureWorks saying, see you at the garden center.
Hey Nancy. Nancy.
What?
Is there anything on sale this time of
On
year?
sale? Let's see. For the last few weeks, we've had a sale on all the plants that we've decided are ready to go on sale. And they've had these little half-price sticks in them. Well, as of Wednesday morning this week, guess what? Almost everything in the outdoor plant department's going on sale. Not the Christmas plants, not the evergreens that we're going to use for Christmas, but all the other stuff. So we're talking Caryopteris and cranesbills and Montauk daisies and you name it. Almost all of our outdoor plants are going to be on sale. So get yourself in here. Just muster up that little bit more energy to put a few more plants in the ground. Save some money. Next year you'll be so happy you did. And if you're anything like me, as you're planting these new plants, you'll clean out your garden. You'll make room for some bulbs. And when you're done shopping the outdoor sale, you'll go in the shop and you'll grab a few bulbs and tuck them in between the crowns of the plants. So get in here, take advantage of the bargains, get a few more things in the ground, and then next spring you come in here and you tell me what a great deal you got, okay? This is Nancy from NatureWorks saying, see you soon.